Documentary-style videos on YouTube, live-streamed meetings on Twitch, a few dance steps to show off on Instagram, or a bowling strike seen more than 6 million times on TikTok. More than ever, the French presidential campaign is taking place on social networks, an ideal space to win over voters at a lower cost and with no time limit. I think young people don't use television anymore and even less radio, so it's all about the internet for us. What I like about it is that it gives space to the small and the big candidates. Since we hardly watch TV anymore, I think it's a good idea. Social network trends are being analysed by a company called Favikon by establishing a ranking of French politicians on social platforms. 3 candidates stand out: Emmanuel Macron, Zemmour and Jean-Luc Mélenchon, who is in the lead. It's a campaign where the more radical subjects have done much more engagement than others. We saw it with Zemmour and Melenchon. They've been in our ranking for 6 months now. They were both first, one after the other. Social networks allow them to reach all categories of the population. If they want to reach a professional category, for example, we'll go to LinkedIn. To reach young people, we have TikTok. And if we want to reach the general public, it's Facebook. So today, there's a whole range of tools available to candidates to make themselves known. Other candidates have not found their place on these platforms and in parallel are struggling to take off in the polls. The more usual candidates, such as Valérie Pécresse, Anne Hidalgo or even Yannick Jadot, haven't really managed to make their mark because their content did not generate interest on social networks. So there's a need to be punchy, and for this, the candidates' digital teams are working relentlessly, with the idea that on social networks there is what Philippe Moreau Chevrolet calls a radicalism bonus. But beware, these trends are sometimes misleading. If we looked at social networks to predict the results of the election, we would say that Zemmour is going to be president. That's what we could say today, possibly against Emmanuel Macron in the second round. But no, we can't. On social networks, it's just the most radicals who express themselves. That's not representative of reality. This is what Joe Biden diagnosed very well during the American campaign. He told his teams, don't campaign on Twitter, look at what's happening in real life. That's a lot of what Marine Le Pen has done, and it benefits her enormously today. In the age of social networks, one thing is certain: the strict rules of equal speaking time between the candidates on TV or radio have taken on an old look. Now, some people here in France are calling for a reform of the electoral code.
Cyril Forneris, Euronews, Paris.